Hello, everyone. I'm Emily. I am from Iwate Prefecture in Japan, same as Shohei Ohtani, your guide and host for this channel. Here, I'll be sharing the charm of Japan with those living abroad and providing travel guides. Additionally, I'll help those living in Japan introduce the country to their international friends and business partners. So, grab a cup of coffee and take your time to relax and enjoy. Today's theme is Kamakura. Kamakura is a city located in the southeastern part of Kanagawa Prefecture, surrounded by mountains to the north and the sea to the south. It takes only about an hour to an hour and a half by train from Tokyo, making it a beloved tourist destination for people from all over the world. Between 1185 and 1333, General Minamoto no Yoritomo built a castle here, and the area flourished as a castle town. This period is known as the Kamakura Period. Today, I explore what happened in Kamakura during the Kamakura Period and what has been passed down to the present day. By watching this video, you could learn about Kamakura's history and discover its charm. Additionally, I explain how to get to Kamakura from Narita International Airport. Furthermore, you could learn what to focus on and experience once you arrive in Kamakura. Be sure to watch this video before planning your trip to Kamakura. Here is today's agenda. 1. The Kamakura Period. 2. Kamakura's architecture. 3. Kamakura's coastline. 4. How to get to Kamakura from Narita International Airport. Let's get started. The Kamakura Period. First, I introduce the Kamakura Period. As mentioned earlier, the Kamakura period lasted from 1185 to 1333. During this time, Minamoto no Yoritomo, who ruled Japan's politics, established Kamakura Castle and governed as the central figure of Japan. As a general, he led his vassals, known as the Genji clan, and built an era of prosperity. In 2025, Kamakura is a city with a population of 50,000. However, during the Kamakura period, it had a population of 100,000, twice the size of today's population. This highlights how prosperous the city was at that time. However, the Kamakura period was also marked by earthquakes, famine, and epidemics, and there was no high-tech technology to prevent them. As a result, people had to pray to the heavens and gods for protection. This led to the spread of Buddhism, and many temples, statues of the Great Buddha, and cemeteries were built, which now stand as symbols of Japanese historical sites. But why was so much architecture built during the Kamakura period? The answer lies in Kamakura's geological features. One of the most significant contributors was Kamakura stone, a key material that supported Kamakura's culture. Kamakura stone. Then, let's talk about Kamakura stone. The mountains to the north of Kamakura are rich in tufaceous sandstone, a type of rock that is easy to carve and sculpt. The word tufaceous refers to volcanic origins, while sandstone means a rock made of compacted sand. The tufaceous sandstone mined in Kamakura is known as Kamakura stone. Formed from volcanic lava and sand that hardened over time, Kamakura stone absorbs water well and is relatively soft, making it ideal for carving. Because of these properties, it was used for making tableware and tombs to enshrine souls. Additionally, Kamakura stone is fire-resistant and durable. Thanks to these features, Kamakura's mountains were able to host numerous temples, statues of the Great Buddha, and cemeteries, symbols of Buddhism. These Kamakura stone structures helped people overcome the many disasters that occurred during the Kamakura period. Even today, you can see traces of stone carving on Kamakura's mountains and cliffs. When you visit Kamakura, be sure to observe the patterns on the mountains and cliffs. By doing so, you can get a glimpse into the lives and emotions of the people of that time. Temples. Next, let's talk about the temples in Kamakura, which symbolize Buddhism. The most famous landmark in Kamakura is the Great Buddha at Kotokuin Temple. By the way, have you ever heard of Mido Common? He is a legendary traveler often featured in Japanese drama series. In Japanese folklore, he is said to have traveled across the entire country. However, in reality, he barely traveled outside Kamakura. Mito Kamen loved Kamakura so much that he documented his travels there in a diary, which was later compiled into a publication called Kamakura and distributed across Japan. Thanks to his writings, Kamakura remains one of Japan's most famous tourist destinations even today. In Kamakura, you can enjoy the autumn foliage in the mountains during fall and winter. In spring, you can take photos of the Great Buddha at Kotokuin with cherry blossoms. And in summer, as we will introduce next, you can explore the coastline. For those with a sweet tooth, here's some great news. If you visit Kotokuin, don't miss out on the Hato Sabure. This pigeon-shaped biscuit is a classic Kamakura souvenir, with a subtly sweet and buttery aroma. You can only buy Hato Sabure in Kamakura, so don't forget to stop by. The biscuits are quite large, too big for a small child to finish in one sitting, so be mindful when purchasing. Kamakura's coastal remains. So far, we've focused on Kamakura Stone and the mountains in the north. Now, let's head to the sea in the south. Kamakura's coastline is famous for its shallow, gently sloping beaches. This means that at high tide, the sea covers the shore, and at low tide, the land is exposed. If you visit during low tide, you may find artifacts and treasures left behind by people from the past. During the Kamakura period, Kamakura was heavily engaged in trade with China. Fragments of bronzeware and earthenware used in meals can still be found buried in the sand. If you walk along Kamakura's beach, you may come across some of these historical artifacts, perhaps even a piece to take home as a souvenir. However, because the coastline was shallow, docking large trade ships was difficult. So, how did they build a harbor? The answer lies at Wakaejima in eastern Kamakura. At Wakaejima, you will find large, heavy stones carefully arranged along the shore. By strategically placing these stones, the people in Kamakura redirected the sea currents and created a place to anchor ships. Visiting Wakaejima allows you to appreciate the effort and ingenuity of the people from that era. But Kamakura stone is lightweight and easy to carve, so where did these heavy stones come from? The answer is Hakone, a region in western Kanagawa. But that's a story for another time. Kamakura's coastal area also served as a model for the popular basketball anime SLAMDUNK. Kamakura High School was the inspiration for Shohoku High School, where the protagonist Hanamichi Sakuragi studied. At Kamakura Kukume Station, you can enjoy the iconic scenery from SLAMDUNK as well as breathtaking ocean views. Access to Kamakura. Now, let's explain how to get from Narita International Airport to Kamakura. Reaching Kamakura is relatively simple. It only requires a combination of 3 or 4 train lines. First, take the JR Narita Express from Narita Airport Terminal 2 to Shinagawa Station in Tokyo. This journey takes about 1 hour. Next, take the JR Takedo line from Shinagawa to Fujisawa, a neighboring town of Kamakura. This ride takes less than an hour. Finally, from Fujisawa, take the Inoden line to Kamakura. Depending on your destination, get off at Hayes Station for the Great Buddha or Yokohama/Kamakura Station for the beach. If you plan to stay overnight, book a hotel near Fujisawa Station because there are many options available. Conclusion. To summarize, Kamakura's temples and cemeteries reflect how people used Kamakura stone to overcome disasters. The coastline reveals remnants of Kamakura's prosperous trade history. There are also locations that served as models for SLAMDUNK. And don't forget to buy Hato Sabure. Enjoy your trip to Kamakura.